Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to see what the reading has to say. We're going to be looking at what the week ahead has in store for you. I haven't done this forecast in a minute, so I'm super excited to see what comes up. And if you want a personal, if you want to know what the month of July has in store for you personally, just check out the information listed in the description. My microwave's going off. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Let me go ahead and flip the camera for you guys. Enjoy. Aries, let's go ahead and see what the week ahead has in store for you. Aries. What does the week ahead have in store for Aries? Okay, let's pull some from here. So we have Golden Palace, and we also have Ladybird. All right, so let's actually look at the oracle cards first. So the message here with Golden Palace, this is usually a card of wealth, real security. Like if anything, if we were to compare this card to a tarot card, this would be like the 10 of Pentacles. But with the Golden Palace card being here, let me read this to you guys really quick. This represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It also may indicate emotional fulfillment as a whole, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. So right off the bat, Aries, you guys are going to be having a fruitful month or fruitful week. I said month. This could be a gear up for the month of July. There could be a lot more opportunities presenting itself in the month of July, especially around a business, and also like for my Aries who could be looking for just advancement in certain areas in your life. You could be seeing that leading up to the month of July, things are getting more exciting and things are getting better for you, especially if you felt like there were certain delays that you couldn't just shake. All right, this could have even been delays within your own energy. Now with Ladybird, accept happiness and good fortune. So another card of good fortune, Aries. This card says, hold on. So with this card, this has a lot to do with, again, being blessed, good fortune, things turning out for you. If you get this card, this signals that you're about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you, happiness awaits you. You are illuminated with new understanding, or good fortune is coming your way. Give thanks for all that you've been through and that you've received, so that energetically you are prepared for new before the gifts start flying in. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the actual spread now, since we got a feel of just the overall energy. And it's so funny, we have the Six of Spears as the first card. So this is another card that's very much connected to these two. So let's talk about it. So first card's going to represent just the overall theme for the next week with the Six of Spears, success. There could be some sort of new idea that you put into your business and then you see success come from it. You could be like able to manifest more money a lot faster with a business endeavor, with a business plan. You could even be just in the energy of being grateful for everything that you've accomplished so far this year, and just in greater energy. All right, your energy could be more uplifted. You could find yourself more excited about life, and With the Six of Spears, this also feels like sorting out your life and weeding out those people, scenarios, situations that keep you from success or keeping your vibration down to where you're not able to stay on top of managing certain things in your life. There's going to be this like weeding out energy as well, especially when it comes to like bad habits or, like I said, certain individuals that keep you distracted. Okay. Now, when it comes to finances specifically, I do have the Nine of Cups. So you could be pretty content in terms of your finances. This could be, you know, you having a really good, like I said, time in terms of manifesting money for a business. Or let's say you're at a job and your boss recognizes your hard work and gives you some sort of raise. And for some of you, this is more so like your desire for more for yourself is the very thing that's pushing you and keeping you in line, especially when it comes to certain saving habits and when it comes to like being consistent in your efforts, especially with a business here. You could even hear some good news about you getting some sort of new job. Okay. And then with love, Aries, we do have the Hermit card in reverse. So for my singles, you're finally coming out of this space of just wanting to kind of be to yourself. And some of you have not really wanted to be to yourself per se. You just may have felt like it was the best plan of action for you to just be in your own space and not really entertain anything new, especially if you were still trying to make sense of an existing connection. A lot of you will be coming out of this like isolated energy. And even for people who are in a relationship, you could be finally getting out of your head and over analyzing things and more so just trying to be in the flow of your relationship. Especially if this was a huge problem for you, existing in your head and over analyzing things and creating your own scenarios or own belief around this situation. A lot of you are just coming out of this need to overly stress about some sort of love connection here. Why is the Hermit card in reverse? Yeah, you could be deciding to just close out some sort of cycle here that may have caused you a lot of anxiety, stress, worry. If you're in a relationship, you could just be in a different space within your relationship and you're starting to realize that you can't keep harping on old situations or things that may not necessarily be true about your relationship. This could be like false narratives. Now, Aries, when it comes to something unexpected that could come up over the next week with the Queen of Swords, some of you guys, you may feel like you want to talk to like a lawyer. Okay, especially if you are like considering maybe taking somebody to court, or there may be something that you may have to take care of. Another thing that may happen unexpected, you may have to cut somebody off who you don't really want to cut off, but it could be just to preserve your energy. Okay, something with also a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may come up. Irregardless of the sign, there could even be some sort of conversation that's had between you and a mutual friend, co-worker, family member, whoever this is, and you could finally clear the air with this individual. But you may realize that you have to put certain boundaries in place when it comes to a particular person in your life. Something that may happen unexpected, just your mental health may just drastically improve because you're seeing things from a new perspective. A new way of doing things is something that's going to be adopted over this next week. Now, the next card, this is going to represent how to stay balanced and grounded as a whole. With the Strength card, this is making sure that you're having this determination to keep going, for one, stay resilient, stay focused, especially when it comes to your creative endeavors and when it comes to the work that you guys have been doing behind the scenes, spiritually, financially, what have you. Another thing that you could do to stay balanced, this is staying away from making decisions based off of what the ego wants. So our ego will tell us, you know what, I know that this situation here is not good for me, but I have a point to prove by, you know, entertaining this toxic situation. Stay away from the ego's desires or resist the temptation to feed into it, especially if it's not beneficial to you. Yeah, and then when it comes to bad habits as well, this is having the determination or the willpower to stay away from like overindulging in those bad habits or letting those bad habits kind of take hold over you still in this week. Now, advice for you just as a whole with the Two of Cups, there's a need for you to prioritize better balance in your life, balance in your schedule, balance within your energy. Even within a relationship, some of you guys could be overly giving to a connection and not really receiving back. Or this could be beyond just romance. When it comes to your friendships, your family, maybe you have relationships that are contingent on you being able to do things for other people. And maybe you need to put boundaries in place there or preserve your energy in some way. Now, the outcome of the week, I do have the Six of Swords in reverse. So, So anybody who you may have, or you may get into some sort of disagreement with in the month, or in this week, excuse me, I keep wanting to say month, during this week, you could have a hard time moving forward beyond this disagreement or argument, especially if this is an air sign. Okay, some of you guys also could be putting off some sort of move. You could be deciding that maybe it's not a good idea for you to just pack up your stuff and relocate right now. You also could find yourself just a little bit irritated with the fact that you and, again, a friend, lover, family member, whoever this is, are unable to just move forward after some sort of like simple disagreement. Nonetheless, Spirit is going to be showing you guys how you're kind of holding back yourself when it comes to progress, when it comes to forward movement. You could be holding yourself back by existing in a space of focusing on the things that you're not happy with instead of how you can change it. So be careful of getting caught up in this energy by the weekend, by Sunday and Saturday. But these are just some of the messages that I see, Aries. I hope that this was helpful. I do wish you the best of luck for the next week, and I will see you later.